Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning class. How are you today? Today we will continue our lesson Unit 8. Where were you yesterday? For today, please open your workbook, page 62. Look at the picture. Number 1. Our world. Which one was Mr. Miller's town 80 years ago? Which one was Mr. Miller's town 80 years ago? Let's read together. 80 years ago, there weren't any shopping centers in my town. There were only small shops. There weren't many cars, but there were lots of bikes. The streets were quiet. Sometimes there were police officers on horses. There were 2 theaters, but there weren't any cinemas. Okay, from what Mr. Miller told just now, which one was his town? From what Mr. Miller told just now, which one was his town? Yes, correct. The answer is C. Now, look at question number 2. Look at the picture of this town from the year 1900 and write. Was quiet. Carriages weren't were cars. Was quiet. Carriages weren't were cars. Let's read together. In the year 1900, the street blank noisy. There were blank. There weren't any blank. But there were horses and blank. There blank a few shops and there blank a theater too. Okay, we repeat again. In the year 1900, the streets blank noisy. There were blank. There weren't any blank, but there were horses and blank. There blank a few shops and there blank a theater too. Okay, let's do it together. In the year 1900, the streets weren't noisy. Number 2, there were quiet. There were quiet. Number 3, there weren't any cars. There weren't any cars, but there were horses and carriages. But there were horses and carriages. Number 5, there were a few shops. There were a few shops and there was a theater too. And there was a theater too. Good. Okay, now please open your student's book, page 81. Let's read together. My diary. On Saturday morning, I was at the shopping center with my mother. On Saturday morning, I was at the shopping center with my mother. It was very noisy. It was very noisy. On Saturday afternoon, I was at the park. On Saturday afternoon, I was at the park. It was fun. It was fun. On Sunday morning, I was at the zoo with my father. On Sunday morning, I was at the zoo with my father. There were wolves and lions. There were wolves and lions. The lions were so scary. The lions were so scary. On Sunday evening, I was at a restaurant. On Sunday evening, I was at a restaurant. It was boring. It was boring. But the vegetable soup was really delicious. But the vegetable soup was very delicious. Okay, now I will ask you, where were you on Saturday, Sunday, morning, afternoon, evening? Where were you on Saturday, Sunday, morning, afternoon, evening? Okay, dekat mana awak pada hari Sabtu, Ahad, pagi, tengah hari dan petang? Who were you with? Dengan siapa awak berada? Okay. What was there? Okay. What was there? And how was it? How was it? Okay. So, now, what I want you to do are, number 1, please write this one. Okay. Writing tip. Okay. This one, writing tip in your exercise book. Okay, in your exercise book. Okay, so this one, this writing tip and dia punya apa ni, example sekali Okay, for number 2. Okay, for number 2, please do page 63 and 64 in workbook as your homework. Please do page 63 and 64 in workbook as your homework. After finish your homework, please send it to me, then write down your name. Okay, after finish your homework, please send it to me, then write down your name. Sampai sini sahaja pembelajaran kita pada pagi ni. Good luck class. Okay, try your best. Kalau ada apa-apa yang tak faham, okay, you can text me. Okay, boleh personal message dengan Ustazah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.